mi gente. This is a mini perfume haul, and it's also going to be me talking about the body sprays that I use. So many people have been getting into roller balls, and one of my friends, she uses this amber one. So this is the Amber Fragrance Oil. It's by Namat. I don't know if I'm saying that right. Namat. This is like a stronger version of the Bath & Body Works sprays. Have you ever tried the Amber Bath & Body Works sprays? The ones in like the golden bottle? So this very much gives like sunset vibes. It gives like sunset on the beach or maybe even like cozy fall vibes. This one is pretty strong too. It lasts for a long time. So I put some of this roller ball on my wrist. And then I put it on this coat that I have on. This is like a fuzzy coat. It's been like almost a week since I put this on my coat, and my coat still has this amber smell. So you can layer this with like vanilla. I would layer this with maybe frankincense if you like that sort of smell, kind of a musky smell. You can put Egyptian musk on top of this one too. So I love this. The next thing I got is this Brazilian Bum Bum travel set. I'm going to try to put it up close to the camera. It has the body wash in it, it has the Brazilian Bum Bum cream, and also the body spray, or it's like a perfume mist. So there is a difference between perfume mist and actual perfume. So the perfume mist is like a watered down version. And this one has salted caramel, pistachio, and vanilla. So this one kind of smells like, you know, the Beyonce Cater to You video that they did with Destiny's Child where they were like dancing on the beach? That's what this gives. This is very much like a sultry, sensual type of smell. I feel like you should spray this on your hair extensions if you have them. By the way, I always spray my perfumes on any sort of hair extensions that I'm wearing. If I'm wearing like ponytails, if I'm wearing like clip-ins or something, my sprays are definitely going to go on there. So this gives a warm vanilla vibe. It has a really strong vanilla scent. So the caramel is not as strong. You can kind of smell caramel, but you wouldn't guess that it's caramel. This scent, it almost has a similar undertone as like amber. So it's a very similar type of smell. It's not fruity at all. It's not fruity smelling at all. It doesn't have a tart or musky smell. It's just like a very subtle smell. It almost smells natural, like shea butter or like cocoa butter. You know the cocoa butter that you would put on when you were a kid? You know the cocoa butter that you like put on your knees? That is what this smells like. I also have this Tropidelic. This is just a Bath & Body Works fragrance mist. So the Bath & Body Works mist, they don't really last as long as an actual perfume, but not everybody has perfume money, okay? Some of us are on a budget. So this was like $3. I got this on sale at the last Bath & Body Works sale. I love getting stuff from the Bath & Body Works sale. I go every summer. I don't know when their next sale is. Actually, their next one is probably in the summer. This one smells a lot like flowers. So it's called Tropidelic, and it has pictures of flowers on it. So it has kind of like almost like a rosy smell, or like jasmine. I love the smell of jasmine. If you don't like the smell of jasmine, how do you not like the smell of jasmine? This actually reminds me of something Princess Jasmine would wear. I feel like she would wear something with this scent, like flowers, and like, this reminds me of what ancient Egyptians would use. You know how in the history books they say that the ancient Egyptians would they would crush together different flowers and stuff, and then they would mix oils and create their own perfumes? That is the vibe that this gives me. This gives like you walked into a field of flowers. That's what this gives. This doesn't give like it's a product or it was made in a factory. This doesn't really smell like it was made in a factory. So that's why I decided to get this one, even though I barely ever get any sprays from Bath & Body Works anymore, because I just feel like a lot of the Bath & Body Works sprays, they can start to smell the same after a while. So I really like this one because it has a very fresh and clean smell, and it's not musky. This next one is a nostalgic one. Okay, I am satisfying my middle school fantasies by getting this. It's the Juicy Couture. It's the Viva La Juicy perfumes. So I got this 2-pack from Ulta. One of them is the pink one, and the other one is like the gold one. So the gold one has more of a warm scent, kind of similar to like the vanilla scent, similar to an amber scent. So it smells more natural. It's not as strong. I just feel like some perfumes, they're too strong, and then it almost makes you smell cheap. Like it gives a cheap and tacky vibe. This is not. The Juicy Couture perfumes, they always smell good. So I used to save up my money when I was a kid. I used to try to save my money so I could get these. So the Juicy Couture scents, both of these give me like high school vixen or something, like a schoolgirl. This makes me think of like naughty schoolgirl vibes. Like the gold one, it gives me like the schoolgirl vibe. I remember a lot of girls at my college, they would wear the gold one, the gold Juicy Couture. So at that time, I had kind of stopped wearing it because I was like, why would I wear the same exact perfume as everyone else? So the gold one smells more natural and subtle. And then the pink one is like very fruity smelling. So the pink one reminds me of like a cheerleader. I also forgot to say that when I went to brunch this past weekend with my friends, a guy gave me a hug and he said that I smelled good, and it was because I sprayed this Juicy Couture on my weave. Okay, let's go back to what I was saying. Bubbly. Think of a girl with like a bubbly personality who just got off the cheerleading squad. She just got back from cheer practice. Now she's going to play soccer. You know the girl in school who has it all? She's like rich, she's pretty, she's popular. That's what this gives. That is what the pink one gives to me. And then these both would make a good base if you want to layer them. So with the pink one, I would layer that with anything that smells fruity or tarty. Or if you want to tone down the tartness of the smell, then you can put a little bit of vanilla, or maybe put on the amber rollerball and then spray the Juicy, maybe on your hair or something like that. So I got these two when I was in Mexico with my family. You can get these at Walmart. I don't know if they sell these in the US. You can probably get them online. But the pink one, it has a mix of flowers, so floral scents and berries. That is kind of the mix. Whenever you're getting perfumes, you definitely want to know like which types of scents you like the best. Do you like warm scents that remind you of food, kind of like vanilla, caramel, pecan, like nutty smells? Do you like that, or do you like floral scents that remind you of something outdoors? So vanilla, that definitely has a food smell, like a bakery. This does not have a food smell. This is more of like a flower smell mixed with berries. It has a natural smell. It reminds you of nature. It reminds me of like springtime. So when I spray this, I smell a mix of strawberry. So on the picture, it has like raspberry or something else, but I smell strawberry flavors. This almost smells like strawberry lemonade or strawberry punch, or like a fruit punch smell. It has a fruit punch smell, but it does not have the tartness, because the flower scent, it kind of tones down that tartness. It kind of makes it less musky smelling. I don't like a lot of musk in my perfume because a lot of men have musky smells in their cologne. Why would I want to smell like a man? Why would I want to smell like a man? Why would I do that to myself? So the purple one, Dulce Romance, this is like pure flowers. So it's actually called Flower Bouquet. So the last one was the Raspberry Melon. This is the Flower Bouquet. This almost has like woody undertones. So if you're gonna layer this with something, by the way, these are really good for layering because the scents aren't too strong or overpowering. A lot of people will, they say that they can layer anything. I don't think you can layer anything. I think if the smells are too strong, then one of them is gonna overpower the other one. So this one, it has like a woodsy smell. It kind of reminds me of Into the Woods, you know, the musical? So that's the vibe this is giving. This is giving the vibe of like a magical forest. Like I'm wearing a long green dress and running through the forest. I'm wearing a corset while I'm wearing this. This gives like Pride and Prejudice vibes. This is giving Bridgerton. It's giving Bridgerton, it's giving Pride and Prejudice. It's giving like, it's the night before my wedding and I'm in a scandal right now. I'm pregnant by another man. Very much like Bridgerton vibes. This is like, I'm wifey material, but I might run away from you at the altar. That is this one. The next thing that I actually just got from Ulta, this is a brand called Snif. So I got their bestseller sample set. So it has Sweet Ash, Tart Deco, Vanilla Vice, and Cocoa Shimmy. So the ash, that scent is like a vanilla bean. It has a little bit of cedar wood in it. The tart scent is black cherry with jasmine. So black cherry, you know the Japanese cherry blossom? That is what cherry reminds me of. Anytime you mix cherry with flowers, it's gonna smell kind of like that Japanese cherry blossom perfume from the early 2000s. So the next one is Vanilla Vice, and then Cocoa Shimmy, which is the smell of sunscreen. I am obsessed with the sunscreen smell. That smells so good. How do you not like, if you don't like the smell of sunscreen, how do you not like that? How do you not like that smell? And it's protecting your skin. How could you not like that? So Cocoa Shimmy, it's coconut, pineapple, sunscreen, surf wax, sandalwood, and tonka beans. So sandalwood, I don't really like sandalwood as much. I've used sandalwood in some of my facials, but if there's only a little bit of sandalwood, that's fine. I can work with a little bit of sandalwood. A lot of sandalwood? No, because I don't want to smell like sandpaper or something. I don't want to smell like a construction site, but a little bit of sandalwood, yes. This is an oldie, but a goodie. It's the Kimberly Sweet Peach. Peach is probably my favorite scent. Well, I like fruity scents the best. I prefer like peach scents. There's actually an apple one that is just like this. You can get this at Five Below. Yes, I know you're getting it at Five Below, but I'm going to smell good. This is really good to layer. I would actually layer this with vanilla, or I would layer this with amber, because then it's gonna smell expensive. Amber smells really expensive. It has kind of this expensive smell. A lot of high-end perfumes have amber in them. So if you have the amber roller ball, just put the roller ball on your wrist and then spray this. People are gonna think that you have like a really good perfume on. I don't have the apple one because I ran out, but this is my shit right here. And it lasts for a long time too. Next on the list is Pink Champagne Hair and Body Spray. So this one is made for you to like, you can put it on your hair. It's kind of like, it's like a watered down version of Pink Sugar. So if you know about the Pink Sugar perfume, it's basically like vanilla scents with like fruity scents. That's kind of how this smells. Usually when a brand says that it's champagne, I just feel like that's basically musk. It's almost like a musky scent. It's kind of like trying to drown out some of the other scents. It almost smells like alcohol basically. So if you want to smell like you just went out for drinks, if you want to smell like you just got drunk, if you want to smell like a party, that's what this reminds me of, like a party. I'm going to a party, and that's why I have my pink champagne spray, because I'm going to a party. I'm going to a wedding so I can gossip about the groom. I am one of the toxic bridesmaids at a wedding. That's what this is giving. Pink champagne is giving the pretty toxic bridesmaid. So you know the high school cheerleader that I talked about that was wearing Juicy? So she graduated from high school and college, and now she is going to be the toxic bridesmaid, and she's gonna wear this pink champagne. This is like a bougie bridesmaid vibe. So she doesn't want to marry anyone because she's too good for everyone. But this one, this is what she would wear, pink champagne. So the next 3 body sprays I have, do not make fun of me. Yes, they are very cheap. I got these from CVS, so it's the Body Fantasies line. So these are like, you know, the ones that you just get when you're on vacation or something. So I actually got this when I was in Memphis. So I was in Memphis with my boyfriend at the time. So, you know, I needed to smell good, okay? So I got cotton candy. This is like, it's giving edible. It's giving, she's edible. Okay, she's edible. Her skin is edible. That is the vibe that this gives off. So one of my favorite perfumes when I was younger was actually the Pink Sugar. If you want to layer this cotton candy with the vanilla rollerball or like a vanilla scent, you have your Pink Sugar right there. You're welcome. The Strawberry Body Fantasies smells really good. This has quite a tart smell though. So I don't mind a little bit of tartness, but this is like very tart. So if you don't like a tart smell, kind of like, it smells like strawberries, lemon, and blueberry. That is the scent that this is giving. So it has a picture of strawberries on it with a flower. So it's supposed to be giving like floral vibes with like fruit, but this gives more fruit than anything else. I would say the after smell, like once a person walks past you, kind of the whiff, they might get a whiff of flowers. This is actually, I feel like this would be really good to wear when you're working out. I like to spray perfumes when I'm working out because who wants to be musty? Why would I be musty? Why would I do that? So if you're gonna be at the gym, if you're going to be in a workout class, if you're going on a long walk or a long run, or if it's hot outside and you get musty, please spray your clothes with this because people are gonna think that you naturally smell good. That's another thing that I do too. I try to always spray my clothes with my perfumes. I actually don't put perfume on my skin. I tend to not do that because a lot of times it can be bad for you. If it's a roller ball, I'm gonna put it on my wrist and then I'm gonna dab it on my clothes. That's just how I do it because people are gonna get closer to your clothes than they are to your skin. Unless you have a man, then he will get close to your skin. So that's something to think about. But then when he kisses your skin, he's gonna taste that roller ball. He's gonna taste this. So do you really want him to taste that? Do you want him to be digesting alcohol? Do you want him to be digesting alcohol and flowers? So this one is the Pink Vanilla Kiss. It's also like a cheap dupe of the Pink Sugar. Pink Sugar is not as popular as it used to be, but I still wear it. I need to get some actually. I haven't worn it in a couple months, but I still wear it from time to time. So this kind of reminds me of it, Pink Vanilla Kiss. This definitely can be mixed with something. This one actually smells more like flowers than any of the other Body Fantasy perfumes. I feel like when it comes to Body Fantasies with that brand, a lot of their perfumes, they do have a very similar like after smell. That's what I call it. It's like a similar after smell. So I feel like you need to layer these with something else if you want to have your own unique scent. So those are my perfumes for today. I don't know how to exit this video. So those are my perfumes for today. I have a lot of other videos that I am going to be uploading soon. Stay tuned for those and don't forget to subscribe.